We are live, everybody. Welcome back to the Diaspora channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. If you're new here, I'm Kai Gabiam, and here on the Diaspora channel is all about promoting our own. And I have guests here every week that also share so many opportunities out there that you can also benefit from. And some of them are from different African countries, and they share as well certain key things with us to prepare our brothers and sisters in the diaspora that want to relocate or invest in Africa to do things properly so they don't end up having any problems. So that's the aim of this platform. And I see you all in the chat. Thanks so much for joining tonight. Kindly hit the like and share, please share this stream, because I'm very excited about Leopold N'Guessan, our guest. He's Ivorian. He's an engineer by profession, but he is also the co-founder of the company he's going to tell us about tonight. So everything you need to know about buying lands, in Ivory Coast, everything about the cost of living, and any other question you have related to Ivory Coast, he's here to help you answer all those questions. So please share this stream and make sure you put your questions in for Leopold N'Guessan. Bienvenue sur ma chaîne, j'espère que vous allez tous bien et que vous passez un très bon week-end. Et je suis Kai Gabiam. Si c'est votre première fois sur cette plateforme, je nous exhorte tous, nous encourage à soutenir nos business, ou que ce soit ici dans la diaspora ou sur le continent. Et j'ai aussi des invités qui viennent chaque semaine ici partager plein de choses avec nous pour nous motiver et partager aussi ce qu'ils font avec nous en tant qu'entrepreneurs ou entrepreneuses. Et ce soir, j'ai Leopold N'Guessan, il est ivoirien et il travaille, enfin, il est l'un des fondateurs de leur société. Donc, leur spécialité, en fait, c'est la construction et puis dans l'immobilier, ils sont dans l'immobilier, en fait. Donc, ceux d'entre vous qui veulent acheter les terrains, vous devrez faire les choses proprement. Il est là aussi pour nous aider et puis partager aussi quelques petits trucs, astuces et conseils pour ceux d'entre vous qui veulent aller vivre en Côte d'Ivoire ou simplement vous voulez acheter des terrains ou autre. Donc, s'il vous plaît, partagez ce live. So, I'm going to add our guest, Leopold N'Guessan, right now. He's from Ivory Coast, and I'm so happy to have him here with us tonight, because so many times, we hear about countries like Nigeria, Ghana, like the English-speaking countries. But there are so many opportunities also in the Francophone countries. So when he reached out to me, I'm like, yes, I'm looking forward to this. So for you guys, I know that it's going to be a very informative stream tonight. So please share the stream with other family and friends so they can come and learn as well tonight. And by the way, this beautiful set I'm wearing right now is on maisonmocha.co.uk. So you can check it out. Very reasonable price. It can be as a gift for your wife or your sister. So please check that out as well. Hi, Leopold. How are you doing?
I am good. Good afternoon.
Hi, so nice to have you here. I know you are over there in Canada. Here is 7 p.m. right now, but so good to have you here. I was saying earlier, the fact when you send me that email and you say you're from Ivory Coast, I'm like, wow, this is amazing, because Ivory Coast is a beautiful country. And, for the viewers that don't know anything about Ivory Coast, is a country located in West Africa, and I believe the neighboring countries are Ghana, Liberia, Mali, and Burkina Faso. So with a population of roughly, I think 24 million, roughly,
Yes,
people
24, 25 million. Yes.
right, live in Africa. So it's a big, big, big country. So I'm so honored to have you here so you can share everything about Africa with our viewers that are here right now and those that watch this later, because it's a great country. And if you are a football fan like myself, you know great, great, great players out here like Didier Drogba, Yaya Toure, Gervino, so many of them, you know, just to name few, they are from Africa. So I will encourage you guys, you know, to check and research more about this beautiful country. So yes, Leopold, please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your background.
My name is Leopold N'Guessan, and I am from Ivory Coast. I was born and raised in Ivory Coast, and I am a process and energy engineer. I study in Europe and North America. So that's what I can tell you about me.
Excellent. And you are the co-founder, because this your company you're going to tell us more about tonight. You are one of the co-founders with your brothers. So can you tell us about your company, please?
Yes, our company is TransTech. TransTech means trans means transfer and tech means technology. So it is a technology transfer company. But right now we are more focused in building houses, in bringing a new kind of technology to Africa. And it is the EPS, cement sandwich panel technology, because with this we can build houses faster. So this is what we do right now. And beside this, we also sell lands. So this is the kind of business that we do right now.
Excellent. So guys, please put your question in the chat for Leopold. Very, very important. That's why we are having this live right now, so you guys can know about Ivory Coast or Côte d'Ivoire. Both are the same. So Leopold, one thing that people ask so many times is about, is anyone like, because so many African countries, if you are not a citizen, you can't own a land or buy a land. So is it the same case with Ivory Coast?
No. Ivory Coast is a special country. It is a country that has 45% of its population from other countries. So we have 45% foreigners in Ivory Coast. So it doesn't matter wherever you come from. If you are not a national of Ivory Coast, you can buy and own a land in Ivory Coast.
That's so good to know. So guys, you just heard what Leopold said about owning land. You don't have to think about, oh, because I'm not Ivorian, I can't buy land in Ivory Coast. So that is a good thing right there. So other thing is, when it comes to people that want to do business in Ivory Coast, what is the process?
To do business in Ivory Coast, you have you have to create a company. You have to partnership with a company that's already in Ivory Coast. This is the only thing you have to do. It is not difficult. As I said, it is a country where you have a lot of companies from different countries, from China, from US, also from Africa. So the only thing you have to do, it is just to create a company or partnership with a company. But I would advise people to partner partnership with a company, that's already in Ivory Coast, because they have, to learn also how business works in Ivory Coast.
That's good. That's a good point. So do you, if someone from, the diaspora, for example, decide now to invest in Ivory Coast, is your company in position when it comes to real estate, for example, because that's, you are specialized in land development and properties. So someone that wants to invest in that sector, are you able to help them?
Yes. If somebody wants, to invest in Ivory Coast and work with us, they are really welcomed, because what we are basically doing, we are trying to attract also people who don't live in Africa but would like to come and invest in Ivory Coast. So we are open to all kind of partnership. It will only depend on the kind of agreements that we will have between each other. So we are ready to help. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. So when it comes to agriculture, for example, because some people, that's what they want to invest in, what advice can you give to them?
When you take a country like Ivory Coast, I can say that it is an agricultural country. For example, a simple example, Ivory Coast is the first world producer of cocoa beans, and it has 45% of the whole production of cocoa beans in the world. And it's used even to be 55, but right now it is, we produce 45% of the whole cocoa beans in the world. And also it is the first producer of cashew, raw cashew. So this is, a country that is very good when it comes, to investing in farming. Yes, we have, a lot of lands in Ivory Coast. So for somebody who would like to invest in farming, we are also ready to help.
Amazing. I will be touching right there on the prices, because people love to know, okay, for an acre of land, for example, how much is going to cost. And some of them, they want to know, maybe not necessarily for business, but for residential, for them, if they want to move down there, how much it will cost, like for a plot of land, things like that. I know for now, we can talk about Abidjan, the city, and then the surrounding, cities as well. So people can compare the prices and know what is suitable for the budget they will have for, when it comes to the land and housing.
Yes, when it comes, to lands in Ivory Coast, people would like, to, for example, to invest in farming. I would advise them, to go to the surrounding cities, because in Abidjan lands are expensive, and most of the time, lands in Abidjan, it is just to build houses, because the Abidjan is there is an expansion. Yes, the city is getting bigger and bigger. So I would advise them, to go in the surrounding cities. For a farming land cities, 1 hectare, because the unit system that we use in Ivory Coast is the hectare. So 1 hectare land, it's about, I can say 2.4 acre. It will cost maybe 500, to $600 an hectare. This is, just for farming land. But when it comes to plot to build houses, it is more expensive, and it will also depend on where you just want to build your house. But what I can say about land for agriculture, it is just about 500 to 600 1 hectare.
Okay. I've got a question here from House of Blooms. Is there a requirement or citizenship requirement to be a farmer? And is there any support from the government, grant or anything to help?
No, you don't need, as I said, it is a country with 45% of the population who come from foreign countries. So you don't need absolutely to be a citizen to do farming, to farm. Everyone can farm. The only thing you have to do, it is just, to have a resident card if you are not a national of the country. This is, the only thing you have to do. And to acquire the citizenship, there is a process. For example, there is, a process. You have, to ask. You have, to apply for the citizenship.
Okay. Can you explain that a little bit for us, please?
People who live in Ivory Coast longer, they can also apply for the citizenship. People who are also married to somebody from Ivory Coast, they get the citizenship right away. But if you are not married, you come with your family after a certain year, you have the right to apply, for the citizenship, and it will be up to the government, to see is this person serious? Is he an investor? Yes. Does he have a criminal record? So all this, they will study everything, and then they will grant you the citizenship. This is how it works. It is not complicated. Just that you have to apply for it.
Okay, I know you say for a period of time, but do you know roughly? Is it 3 years? Is it 5 years? Just for people to know.
I think that after 3 years, 4 years, you have the right to apply for the citizenship.
Okay, so that just answered the next question. Someone, people send some question in for you. So this one is they want to know about the cost of an apartment in Abidjan, for example. We know that Abidjan is the biggest city. I believe almost 5 million people lives in Abidjan alone. So it will be very expensive comparing to the surrounding cities. So what would you say is the cost roughly for a 2-bedroom apartment in Abidjan, for example?
Okay, when I would say, it will depend. It depends, on where you want to live. For example, if you want to live, in Cocody, which is a place that's safer, where you have, all those people who have money.
Posh people.
A two-bedroom apartment would cost the minimum. I'm talking about the minimum. It will cost like 400 to 500
dollars.
But it goes from 4 to 500 to 10,000 US dollar. So it depends.
Right. So what about if someone decide not to live in Abidjan, but somewhere like Bassam or other places? So roughly, just to know.
A lot of people also from Abidjan, they live in Bassam. So if you want to live, decently, it's almost the same price because, a lot of people from Abidjan, the fact that Abidjan is a crowded city makes that a lot of people move from Abidjan to Bassam. So Bassam, is it is becoming also a little bit more expensive. But as I said, with 400, it depends on how you want to live and what kind of apartment you have. For example, you can have an apartment for even 300. You see, so it will depend on the standard. Yeah, yes, if you want, a high standing, a middle standing, or a low standing apartment, so you can even get one, for 300, 200. So it depends.
All right. Someone wants to know the cost of, chauffeur, for example, and house help on a monthly basis. How much should we say that will be roughly?
For a chauffeur, about 100, 150 to 190 dollars should be enough. But for a maid, $110. It is 60,000 francs CFA, so it is about $110 US dollars. Yes.
I think the calculation is a bit high because I think our pounds, for example, equals roughly 800 CFA. So they have to sort that out themselves. But I don't think I think there is you got the calculation a little bit wrong there. But there is a next question here. What are the transport connections like outside of the city?
Can you repeat again, please?
Okay, let me put you on the screen. What are the transport connections like outside the city?
Are you asking, if they can get, transportation to go outside the city?
Yeah, is it because like some cities? I know you guys have like those buses that people use for like public transport. You have taxis and stuff like that. So I believe they just want to know what is the transport connection. How is it like? Is it like public transport? What the bus or the taxi? And I know you guys have some other way of transport as well. Just explain a little bit about those
depends,
ones.
It depends. For example, sometimes buses are crowded. So a lot of people, want to be in a bus, they can take a taxi. And you have, we don't have transportation problems in Ivory Coast. You can even use boats. You can use, boats, buses, taxis. It depends. For example, if for you a bus, you think that it is crowded, there are a lot of people, you can simply use a taxi or a boat to go from a place to another one.
Okay. So what is the average standard cost of living? Would say, for example, maybe a couple with 2 children, would you in Abidjan?
It depends. I would say it depends on how you want to live. It depends on the kind of life standards that you would like to have in Ivory Coast. So
just simple, people that just very simple lifestyle.
1,000 to live, a little bit decently. 1,000 dollars should be okay in Abidjan. 1,000.
Okay, and obviously, when you compare that to the surrounding city is going to be a little bit more or less than that. So
Yes.
another thing, because you're from Ivory Coast, I know right now, you know, with COVID and everything, you are in Canada at the moment, but you are in between both countries, Canada and Ivory Coast. So
Yes.
you know Ivory Coast very well. What would you say are some of the businesses that people can invest in and they will make, you know, the return quickly?
What I want to say first, I would say that, you know, Ivory Coast is a country where business owners have, you know, one of the highest return in investment in Africa.
Okay,
There is, you
good to
know,
know that.
something I would like, you know, to share with you. For example, you know, if you are in a land development business, the return on investment are from 100 to 200%. Even, yes, that's true. You know, sometimes people won't believe, but it is true. The return in investment are very high. So, for example, land development business, it will be, you know, something to invest in, and also real estate, because, you know, the need for housing in Ivory Coast is a lot of people, you know, need houses in Ivory Coast. And also there are, you know, businesses like road constructions. There is always, you know, a road to build asphalt to put, you know, on the roads. There are also, yes, food business like
Restaurants.
Somebody can put in place, you know, a plant to produce ananas, juice, mango juice, all those kind of things. And those who are also in IT, if you want, you know, you can open a business in software development. There are also businesses, you know, in electrification of cities, of rural areas. So there are a lot of stuff that people can do. Just that, you know, you have to find the right persons and the right partners.
Yes, that's very important. And that's why, you know, I have this type of stream so people can actually connect with trustworthy people out there, so things will go well for them on the continent. And like you said, you can see so many comments coming right now in the chat. Ivory Coast, Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire is a beautiful, beautiful, very, very rich country. So if you're an investor out there, I will, you know, encourage you to do your own research to know more about Ivory Coast. So, Leopold, when it comes to Transtech Intel, what is out there for people that are interested by watching this and knowing even about Ivory Coast, and they'll be like, oh, I really want to do something out there. And like we say, it's so important to connect to the right people. What would you say when it comes to, you know, your company that deal with, you know, real estate and lands? That's your specialty. So if anyone wants to invest, for example, what is out there for them?
It depends, you know, it depends on the kind of partnerships that, you know, this person would like to have with us. So those are things that we can discuss, you know, together and find an agreement. Because, you know, as we all, you know, have to agree on, you know, as how we would like to work. You see, so it's a matter of agreements, and then, you know, yeah, those are things that, you know, we can discuss together.
Okay, brilliant,
Yes.
brilliant. So Guys, if you want to know more about investing with Inter, feel free to reach out. You know the email already, the diasporachannel@gmail.com, and we will take it from there. So, Léopold, je vais te demander de résumer un tout petit peu pour nos frères francophones qui sont aussi dans la diaspora. Il faut résumer juste un tout petit peu, comme ça, ils vont savoir un peu plus sur votre société.
Deux sociétés, c'est Transtech International. Donc, Transtech International, ça veut dire trans comme transfert et puis tech comme technologie. Donc, en fait, nous sommes une société de transfert de technologie, mais nous avons déjà débuté la phase de transfert, en fait, de la technologie qui consiste à construire avec le béton léger. Parce que nous estimons que les murs que les gens font avec les briques classiques ne sont pas droits. Et puis aussi, avec les maisons, en fait, en Afrique, on n'a pas une finition parfaite. Donc la nouvelle technologie que nous introduisons en Afrique permet d'avoir une finition parfaite parce que les murs sont préfabriqués. Donc, c'est un peu ce que nous faisons. Et puis aussi, bon, pour ceux qui veulent acheter des terrains, nous sommes disponibles. Nous avons aussi des terrains, en fait, à vendre. Donc, voilà un peu pour les frais francophones.
D'accord, merci beaucoup. Voilà, c'est la fin maintenant de ce live. Et tout ce dont vous avez besoin, c'est de m'envoyer un email sur diasporachannel@gmail.com et puis vous serez en mesure de savoir plus comment vous pouvez être en contact avec Léopold parce que tout le monde le sait, les Indiens, ils sont là, tu vas les voir, ils achètent tout dans leurs magasins, dans leurs boutiques et autres. Pareillement avec les Asiatiques. Donc, nous aussi, nos frères et sœurs qui sont des entrepreneurs, entrepreneuses ont besoin de notre soutien. Donc, c'est la seule façon dont on peut les aider, en fait. C'est pour ça que cette plateforme est uniquement dédiée pour promouvoir nos business, que ce soit ici, dans la diaspora, ou nos frères et sœurs qui sont sur le continent. Donc, merci beaucoup d'être au rendez-vous ce soir. Si c'est votre première fois sur ma chaîne, n'oubliez surtout pas de vous abonner, activer la cloche et vous pouvez aussi m'envoyer un mail si vous voulez me joindre ici et puis partager ce que vous faites avec les frères et sœurs ici. Donc, merci beaucoup. Thanks so much, Leopold, for joining us tonight and sharing all this valuable information with us. Much appreciated. And, I wish you all the best. And very soon, I'm sure I will be having you back on again.
Yes, thank you also very much. It was a great pleasure for me. To express, myself through your channel, and thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So what I'll do, I'll still add. I already add the company site in the description box, so guys, you can check that out as well to have more idea about what they are doing over there in Ivory Coast. So guys, thank you all for joining the live tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please don't keep this for yourself. Share with other people. Like so many of you always say, this platform is great. People need to know all these great informations. But if you don't share, guess what? They won't know. You know, I'll know, but they won't know. So please help share this information with family and friends. And I will see you all Tuesday in the next stream. Thank you all for joining. And like I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, this beautiful set is in store right now. So you can check it out as well and know that you're supporting a Black-owned business. That's what we do here. So thanks everyone for joining and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye for now.